The premier U.S. Air Force Warfighter Development Base hosts a drag queen event. Breitbart News' Katrina Wong broke the story after popular Air Force veteran podcaster BK Actual posted a copy of the event flyer on Twitter. She wrote, Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada recently hosted its first ever drag queen show at one of its on-base dining and entertainment clubs, according to a base spokesperson. Nellis Air Force Base said in an email to Breitbart News. Nellis Air Force Base in the 99th Air Base Wing hosted its first ever drag show Thursday, June 17th at the Nellis Club. The event was sponsored by a private organization and provided an opportunity for attendees to learn more about the history and significance of drag performance art within the LGBT plus community. Ensuring our ranks reflect and are inclusive of the American people is essential to the morale, cohesion, and readiness of the military. Nellis Air Force Base is committed to providing and championing an environment that is characterized by equal opportunity, diversity, and inclusion. The Drag Queen show came to light after BK Actual posted the digital flyer for the event that read, Drag You Nellis, and class is in session. Discover the significance of drag in the LGBT plus community at the Nellis Club, it said. The article goes on to identify the sponsors of the event. The top three at Nellis Air Force Base is a social and professional organization established to enhance the morale, esprit de corps of all enlisted personnel assigned to the wing and to facilitate cooperation between members of the top three enlisted grades, unquote, according to its private Facebook page. Let's do a little decoding for you civilians out there. The top three organizations on an Air Force base are the top three enlisted ranks. The senior enlisted person in a wing is called the command chief, who oversees top three activities and is the wing commander's closest advisor on enlisted matters. They often share office space. They're so close. Let that sink in, my friends. You should also know that events oriented around sexuality have been allowed in military clubs before. When I was a 17-year-old E1, the lowest enlisted rank, strippers could be hired to come into the clubs and perform. That is why I tweeted the Breitbart article sarcastically at Secretary of Defense Austin to ask if he was going to allow strippers back in the clubs. Sarcastically, because we shouldn't. These types of performances teach people to objectify each other, and that is not healthy for what we call good order and discipline, the key trait to success in fighting and winning wars. Look, I don't give a damn what someone's choices are, their skin color, or what planet they're from, as long as they are mission ready. As someone who served over 30 years from the lowest enlisted rank to full colonel and as a senior commander, I can safely say most people in uniform today have the same view. It's not been that long since I retired. The transgender issue is one of readiness for me, medically, mentally, and physically, and unless a person can prove their readiness to serve, they shouldn't be serving. The military takes the same approach regardless of someone's race, orientation, or whatever. There are some things that make people not ready, like being overweight, undergoing cancer treatments, or other types of treatments such as can happen with transgender type development treatment, losing an appendage, etc. Let's stop playing these games with our armed forces. The world is much too dangerous a place for these young people not to be totally focused on their mission, to be ready to fight and win if, God forbid, we have to go into combat. We are in a dangerous place in this country, and those of us that have served in the military and served this country and served that red, white, and blue flag and have friends that have died for it and relatives that have died for it have to start insisting that this silliness come to an end.